go. Now you're looking pretty, Isaiah. Now you're looking pretty.
You ugly ass nigga.
Hey. That's not how you build confidence in your friends.
Wait, nope. That ain't it. Nope. Sorry, sippers, yeah, fuck that up. Sinister in the house. I see you, man. I see you. What's happening? What's good with you? What's going on, sippers? Hey, if y'all sipping up in here with us, where them cups at? Where them cups at? I want to see them cups. Let's go. That's what it sounds like when I shit.
Yes, sir.
What?
Motherfucker, you heard me. Okay. Well, all right. Hey everybody, thank y'all so much for dropping in and sipping the Kool-Aid with us. It is me, your Kool-Aid man, Archie Red. We got Philly Flex in the building.
What it do?
Already, we got Mystified Gaming in the house.
Yo, what's good?
Oh man, chilling like a motherfucking villain. How you doing, bro? We got
chilling.
Man, hey, feeling good, brother. Feeling good, man. Yo, we also got Mr. Long Hair Don't Care Isaiah in the motherfucking building. What's good, man?
Yes.
And then yo, I see we got a couple sippers up in here. We got Titan, we got Kyle dropping in, pouring up cups. We got Rosa up in here, Hall of Fame, in here rocking with us. But
we talking about Hall of Fame, Rosa Banks. Hall of Fame, baby.
Yep. Hall of Fame. But before we go ahead and get into this nice ass batch of Kool-Aid for y'all, we're gonna go ahead and pull up real quick with this motherfucking intro. Let's get it. we go. I love seeing fucking cups, yo. Glad to be back with y'all on another batch of this motherfucking Kool-Aid live from the motherfucking fridge. I don't know how many fucks I just said right there, but it don't even matter because we are live and it is that time of the week where we stretch out and give y'all non-stop content right here at Drink the Kool-Aid. And do not forget the homie Mystified Gaming streams on here on Facebook and hits us with the DJs on Twitch. Hey, bro. Matter of fact, real quick, while we doing that, shout out to the new equipment, man. Doing that damn thing. I've been seeing this shit, Isaiah. I don't know. You may want to sit here and pick, and you've been talking about equipment and beats and stuff like that. You may also want to go ahead and start fucking with Mystified as well. He got shits on the way if you ain't seen on the page yet. But yes, homie got some shit coming for y'all, man. So wanted to give, you know what I'm saying, shout out and props for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. We always invest in ourselves, man. And I know you gonna keep that shit going. Let's see.
Motherfucking Titan coming through with a share. Thurs also dropping the things in, doing that damn thing. Rose also dropped one in. Hall of Fame doing what it do. Isaiah, thank you so much.
Appreciate y'all. Let's go ahead and get some things out the way. I'm pretty at the beginning of the podcast. Y'all saw how we transitioned. Yes, the OG Xbox theme is back on your Xbox console. So whether you want to set it up as your theme or your background, whatever like that, you can go ahead and set that shit up. I already got it set up. I believe Mystified already has it set up. And yeah, we going back.
I've been working, so I haven't even had time to even mess with it yet. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Pretty simple to hook up, but I thought that was cool. Another thing on some quick news is Clown from Slipknot has plans on releasing his own cannabis line called Clown Cannabis. So yeah, everybody about to, so get ready. Get ready.
I brung
that. It's merch.
I brung that shit up weeks ago. I'm tired of everybody bringing out their own cannabis line. And I'll leave it at that.
You don't even smoke like that looking at it.
Go fuck around, pull up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have Mystified here laid out. He gonna have different keys like, all right, I got that Meg the Stallion. You know what I'm saying?
I got this Hillary Duff right here, my nigga. You want this Hillary Duff?
We're gonna save that MF Doom.
Mystified like I'm a cop. What?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Go. Hey, no, cause
hey, you want some real exotic shit, my nigga? I got this Jennifer Lopez right here. What you want, my nigga?
And the reason why I bring that up is because at any given time you will look up and homie either's gonna have something from the dispensary, or he's gonna have some type of freaking like candy or cereal or snack that your ass didn't even think of that you wish existed and did. Your ass just couldn't find it. And
look at this. It's a blueberry pie. I got a whole ounce in it, my nigga. What you want?
Where y'all think I got the fucking candy popcorn from, bro? Been smacking on that, fam. Been smacking on that, bro. Let's see what else we got up in here. 71-year-old hiker found 2 days after texting his wife, "Baby, I'm lost in the woods."
Found alive.
Alive.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, alive. But
hey, he was thugging. Yeah.
What you holding up 2 fingers for? Yeah, 2 days.
You said 2
days. A 71-year-old hiker made it out in the wild for 2 days. So
I can't.
If any of us get lost in the wild, I'm sorry, y'all. We can't do no bitching. We can't complain.
I'm just saying.
Anything.
I'm just saying.
Only thing we can.
You better go back to your Boy Scout days. You better go back to your Boy Scout days. Remember what berries to eat, what berries not to eat, or whatnot.
Hey, bro,
you need to learn how to bear crawl or something like that. Catch a rabbit or something. I need to see some campfires going. Something.
The only thing we gonna miss is
sticks going.
That is all we gonna be missing.
Nah,
oh no, that's what's gonna happen.
Look, that's why we getting home, because for some reason we gonna be connected to that Wi-Fi. We gonna find a way to the crib that day. We ain't staying out there for 2 days. You tripping like, look, there's a tower that way. I can go there.
A nigga gonna be walking around with his phone until he get a signal.
Be like, there's a tower. Instead of looking for water, we looking for cell towers now. There's a there.
Shout out to Redkin dropping in with some cuts, pulling up those shares as well. Shout out to Melissa Justice dropping us in with a like. Also, we got plenty of cups.
And I do not know why my motherfucking wrestling alerts and shit's going off for y'all. But so y'all getting some Macho Mans and shit all up in your shit. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get to this real though. So apparently, it looks like I'm gonna have to pull up my app for this.
Oh, was he lost in the woods?
No, I saw an article where there's 5 strings to play with your favorite video game.
Smoke weed every day.
Hold on, no.
Say it again?
Hold on, wait, my bad. I was moving a little bit too fast because Frank popped in with a Frank dropped in with a question. He said, so was he really lost in the woods or was he
Smoke
lost
weed every day.
Hey, he was on his sneaky link.
say,
Look
hey.
at that. He was on his.
71-year-old, if you in that bad hip and shit can make it to another bed,
Like that
whatever,
shit.
and be
Smoke
out
that
today.
shit.
Hey, props to
Pass
you.
that
Props to
shit.
you.
But hey, that blue chew's a motherfucker.
Got a wheelchair.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Joe on that.
That's gonna be a commercial.
Will do. But
Get lost in the woods.
Oh, hold them up.
We got Angie coming through with a share. Yo, shout out to Cedric Rawls debuting his new character over at DTKA Promotions. I
Appreciate.
We got 12 cups sipping with us right now. You know what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
saying? So, thank y'all. We in this motherfucker.
Now, like I was saying about those 5 strings, 5 cannabis strings to pair with your favorite video games.
Okay.
I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi because I'm trying to make sure this stream flows properly and we don't want no fuckery. So give your boy a minute. But what I do want to know is I want to know if y'all really agree with this though, all bullshit aside. Because I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know right off the bat. Y'all know I normally go last. I'm going to go ahead and get my shit out the way. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If I'm sitting there gaming doing my motherfucking thing, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck the motherfuckers say? As long as it's some good shit, I don't give a fuck. Indica, sativa, I don't give a fuck. But society says strawberry cough is a good one for video games. Talking about it's mixed. It's strawberry fields and pure haze, a sativa, 25% THC. Effects: calming, focus, uplifted.
Yeah, you gonna be in that mud.
Uplifted.
Mystified. Doesn't it sound like a motherfucker trying too hard or whatever like that to describe some shit when you
I love strawberry cough, so I agree. That shit is fucking
He's
good.
like, nah, you call it what I know.
No. I'm not talking about like whether like it's fake. I'm just talking about like the way it's written, like the way.
Oh,
the guy,
always.
Yeah, like
I
the
mean,
way the guy wrote it. Like yo.
Everything's overemphasized in the marijuana business.
They're
From the
right.
promotion to the articles to the weed itself. People just sit there and give it 1,000 fucking names like that's gonna make a decision. They just caught those cookies. It's like the biggest brand right now. They caught them in Colorado. They opened up a dispensary, got a bunch of homegrown stuff from people out there in Colorado, took their weed, rebranded it, and didn't pay them.
Oh my
Hey, Miss Five, turn your game down just a bit.
My game? Which one?
Because you sound like a little extra. I checked the stream and whatnot. You like popping in it.
Oh snap! Okay, yeah, I didn't even have it up. I wasn't even able to peep that. But Mystified is giving a go for that strawberry cough, and then we got Steve D'Angelo's Dream Queen. Ain't tried that, but damn, hey, if it looks anything like this motherfucker.
What was that?
picture,
What was that strand?
Steve D'Angelo's Dream Queen.
If anybody come to me trying to sell me something with that long ass name, I'm gonna smack the shit out of them.
Cause I feel like you're making something up now.
That shit
What the
lying.
hell is that?
Like,
Honestly,
who the fuck is Steve D'Angelo?
No, because you know everything's a hybrid now. Let's be real. Everything's a hybrid now. So that's exactly. I'm going over here. We're on the second one right now. We had Pure Haze, and what was the other one? Mixed Strawberry Fields and Pure Haze is what makes strawberry cough. And then Steve D'Angelo's Dream Queen is Skunk #1 in Afghan mixed. Everything on this list most likely is most likely gonna be mixed.
I haven't had any Afghan in a minute.
Bro, it's been about
years.
I want to say 3 years for me, maybe close to around there.
Man,
Hindu Kush is the next one.
that's something I ain't even had in a while either.
Hindu Kush. You know what? And that one, you know what? Okay, I take that back. This one is not a mix. This one is not a mix. This one's pure. But it is the first indica to be placed on the list. Surprised it only has an 18% THC. Hey, that strawberry cough right now is looking pretty fucking superior with 25% sitting on that ass.
I like strawberries and I like to cough.
Amnesia Haze is the next one.
Never had that one.
That shit sound deadly as fuck. That sound like
What
some
was
shit called Amnesia Haze.
Yeah,
That
I
sound like
smoked
a hit, huh?
Amnesia before.
That sound like a hit, huh?
That right there, it says something. It says real good to play with Age of Empires, Sid Meier's Civilization, and Sim City 4. So not only have they broke down the categories,
creative.
yeah, these motherfuckers getting. They like, hey,
They told you what games to play with that bitch.
you want to play Age of Empires real quick? Alright, bro. Bet that. Matter of fact, for the Steve D'Angelo's Dream Queen, they're saying that Journey or No Man's Sky, Warzone would be some good shit to play with that. Strawberry Cough is perfect for intellectually challenging games. So yeah, it's obvious they got the Strawberry Cough up there as like top tier. Yeah,
that's that Breath of the Wild shit.
Okay, White Rhino. I've had White Rhino.
Oh, I like
White Rhino. I have to say this plant does look kind of generic though when you think about a plant or whatever. Yeah. It says it's real good for GoldenEye, Valorant, or Fortnite.
So basically shooting games.
So little kids are smoking it.
Ain't no grown man playing Fortnite anymore.
You know what I'm saying? They do Fortnite and Valorant in there. And I was surprised, like the first thing was GoldenEye. I'm like, okay, you got me here. And then we get to Valorant and then Fortnite. And I'm like, oh, okay. So
I guess it's supposed to be like, I guess it's supposed to be for like shooters of all age, huh?
I often say a quick just shoot in and out right quick. Fortnite is gonna be the GoldenEye in the 40 years for this generation. Think like how y'all feel about GoldenEye. That's what these kids are gonna feel.
I agree with Fortnite. You on that. Yep.
That's why I can kind of see what they're saying.
I don't know.
Man, that wave is fast.
Well, no, hold on. What I'm saying is that because now this goes to an argument I had a long time ago, where I say that people nowadays don't appreciate the past like people of past generations appreciate the past. Or whatnot. So I don't know if they're gonna appreciate Fortnite like we appreciated GoldenEye.
I can see that.
Yo, Tori Lynn asked us, have y'all tried Jerry Garcia's Bud line?
No,
I can't
not
say
specifically.
That I have. Yeah,
no.
I can't say that I have. I would love to though. I would love to have me some of that Grateful Dead Bud. You know what I'm saying? I like to fuck with that.
I'm a young buck when it comes to that type of shit.
I can't get anything commercial like that. You gotta go to Massachusetts for that. They're the ones with the recreational.
For sure.
So there's no packaging or anything on mine. It comes in a prescription green bottle.
This White Rhino is White Widow and Pure Indica.
That's why I love fucking White Widow.
That's pretty much it on that motherfucking list right there. So again, like I say, those are some interesting, but I thought it was kind of funny how they tried to break it down and be like, oh, this is good to play with this or that, when really you could easily just break that shit up to, okay, do you want indica or sativa? Whatever you trying to rock with. Like I feel like
based off what it said though, I'm gonna try to get that Strawberry Cough and play Fallen Northern.
Oh hell no!
That was a fun game and it had some puzzles in that motherfucker. So
already
we gonna play that bitch.
Yo, hold him up!
Y'all, we got a new sipper. Christy Williams dropped in with a new sip. Hey, let's do the damn thing, y'all. Y'all already know what to do. Christy Williams, make your way to the cup. Make your way to the bar. I hope you got a big ass cup and keep that motherfucker on full. Pull up.
Yo. Tori Lynn says it was overpriced and it was straight mid.
Oh, well, stay away from that Jerry Garcia.
Damn.
Stay away.
That is the equivalent to that Huckabee. Yup, just like that. Just like that. Damn that shit. Hey, Christy, we doing pretty damn good up in here. You know, we just doing what Drink the Kool-Aid do, talking music, weed, and video games. You know what I'm saying?
Sip till we drink.
Now, 2 video games. Resident Evil 6 is the new hot thing right now. Y'all see it on Twitch, Facebook, any and everybody.
Everywhere.
You know
Everywhere.
Oh, that's 6? Why did my dumb ass think it was 8?
Resident Evil 6 is the hot thing right now.
The Village.
So yeah. So I wanna ask this question though. With it being everywhere and seeing just how it's buzzing, I'm not talking about somebody who's established, whether you're partnered or have your supporter badge and stuff like that. But for people like, you know what I'm saying, us, you know what I'm saying, me, Mr. Five Phil, you know what I'm saying, all of us.
Right.
Is Resident Evil 6 too good to be streamed on the channel as far as when you're trying to reach people at this point in time? No. Because personally, I feel like you're gonna have your people who are gonna come fuck with you no matter what, you know. But it's like anything. If I decide to stream Skyrim when another super top player, you know what I'm saying, is streaming Skyrim, that's gonna hurt my push and, you know what I'm saying, my reach. Now, the same, even that can, now take that and multiply that by thousands. You know what I'm saying? So, because hey, babe, what's going on? Appreciate you pulling up with us. Because
so if you're saying a game like that, then you might as well just throw in Warzone.
No,
why am I gonna go watch a regular person play Warzone? I could watch Nick Merckx, Tim the Tap Man.
Different.
You know what I mean? People that get dubs constantly.
It's a multiplayer and it's more individual than playing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not saying that as a bad thing, because in my eyes, stream whatever. You know what I mean? You should never be like, all right, too many people are streaming this. I'm not gonna show my side of streaming it, how I play it. You know what I mean? I might play different than somebody. You know what I mean?
So on that point, I'll say this or whatnot. Would you feel like it would, like if you're like a lower, so if you're a lower streamer or whatnot, would you feel like it would be best for you to like, hey, let all the big people go ahead and beat the game first, and then I start my journey on it. So that way so that way I can, so even though it'll be people in the chat or whatnot who already knows what happened or whatnot, but at the same time they like, because like I've seen people do this before. It's like, where like, yeah, if you've played the game, so you want to see just your favorite streamer now play the game. When you play it, when everybody else is playing it, it gives some options. It's like, okay, do I want to watch Chris Danker play it? Do I want to watch Adam Cole play it? Do I want to watch Dante play it or whatnot? Instead of just being able to, hey, well, I like Simba the God, so I'm gonna go watch her now since she's playing it after everybody else or whatnot, and I can just see how she's going the game.
And that's what I would do. Like for me, that like, I'm not real big on like as soon as a new game drop out, hurrying up to rush to go and stream it and shit like that. Like, because I eventually will, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, like a bunch of people do stream Skyrim and the Fallouts and shit like that. But just like right then at that jump, you know what I'm saying? I would do exactly what you said. I feel like I would wait, you know what I'm saying, a little bit once people kind of like go through it and do the damn thing, because the same thing with the war zones on Twitch and stuff like that, you get buried in that algorithm, you know what I'm saying, that it's hard. Like we want to fuck with the people who come to fuck with us. Yes, you always want to go in and stream for your people, but if a streamer's telling you they don't want to, you know what I'm saying, constantly reach new people, they're like fucking lying to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the same time, when I stream, like I'm gonna stream what I want to stream, but at the same time, I also want to maximize my opportunities as well. We all gonna have our days where we gonna sit back and we just gonna throw on whatever we want to throw on. Fuck what you think about it. But at the same time, though, you know what I'm saying. That's me.
So,
that's me. But go ahead from somebody who doesn't. Go ahead.
All right. So from the perspective that y'all got, I get it, right?
Okay.
You don't want to get buried in everything. Cool.
Okay.
But at the same time, so look at it like this. The people that are streaming it don't beat it in one sitting. Hey, yeah. So, and people that typically watch streaming like their TV shows and shit, they channel surf, as everyone does. Mm-hmm. So if you are streaming the same thing, I recommend don't stream it at the exact same time. You know what I'm saying? Like if they fresh on their shit, and you know what I'm saying, I would go check out the weather basically. You know what I'm saying? If there's popular streamers,
when there's the peak of when it's actually streaming or whatnot. Like, so say like, are you talking about like time wise? Or you talking about like time of day?
I'm talking about when let's take this specific example.
Okay.
Resident Evil Village. Everybody kind of started streaming it around the same time. So you know who's popping, because when you put up your YouTube and your Twitch, they gonna be on the top of the gaming live streams, right? So when you go click on it, how long they've been streaming. They just started, hold off on your stream. You know what I'm saying? If you plan on streaming at that time, hold off.
So wait an hour. They start at 8 p.m. You start at 9 p.m.
And then when they start to wind off, hop your shit on. That way, when people get to surfing away from them, they'll find yours. Because I look at it like when people say, well, why would I drop music on the same day a big artist is dropping? Well, cool, you probably not going to get everybody that, but I want to be next to the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, that's like saying like, I might not be as big as this person here, but I'm also on the new release list with him. So if I hear this song here or whatnot, and I'm the next song, now you know, there's a chance that people might let that list keep on playing and hear my song too.
Right, you gonna get 30 people. 30,000 are here.
Isaiah wants to be in the
100
queue. He's like, yo, have me. He's like, yo, be in the queue.
Look,
Yes.
You gonna click on somebody.
Isaiah.
You gonna like somebody. They gonna like your personality, especially
Right.
with Resident Evil games. There's pop-ups, everything. They probably trying to get different reactions and shit. So
Right, and that's just
like boom.
And that's what I'm saying, because like for me, I just feel like, because I've been sitting here contemplating whether I would get the game or not, and I know I will, but I knew right away. I was like, yo, you know what? I know like the day that it dropped, at least like that first week, I wasn't even gonna be touching that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because I was gonna let everybody do their thing. But at the same time, again, people got their own different, you know what I'm saying, different crowds, and people go, you know what I'm saying, people gonna vibe to what they vibe to. But hey. Nobody gave a wrong answer. I put it to you that way. Nobody gave a wrong answer.
I seen both sides of the coins because
For sure.
Like some people bought it the same day. They were streaming as everybody else. Their streaming numbers compared to others, like their other days, were higher than what they're usually doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you can look at it from both ways.
For sure. Hey, Billy D, what's good, my man? Yo, appreciate all
What
y'all
it do?
coming
What it
through,
do?
sipping with us, man. We got all the Kool-Aid sippers up in the house, new sippers and all that. Let's go ahead and pass the blunt. Now that we off of that, even though they already somebody already trying to sue Resident Evil for stealing a monster or some shit. We'll see how the fuck that shit plays out. ATL, what the fuck? Okay. ATL, what in the hell is going on? By that, this is a two topic. Y'all know,
Two topic.
You know the artist Mulatto, controversial name, finally changed her name to
Big Lotto, which is
Big
cool.
Lotto. So
It's not
you know,
fucking
so okay,
controversial. as a
so
mulatto nigga, it's not fucking controversial.
okay,
God
but
damn it.
okay, but look,
God damn it. Oh, I hate motherfuckers. But what's up?
but you know good and damn well. First of all, you know good and damn well you can't go to the barbecue and be like, hey, what's up? You can't just go in there and drop that without, you know what I'm saying? You gonna turn heads. You know what I'm saying? Even though
nobody even knew it was a term until white people started getting offended for us.
First of
We
all,
didn't-
don't insult our intelligence
No,
like
bro,
that, bro.
I'm not-
Hell no.
no.
Hell no.
I will
No.
no, take not like this. I'm saying we don't give a fuck because I have been called that. Motherfuckers called, oh look, you little mulatto baby. That's just what
of
we.
course, that's just like somebody
But I'm
dropping an
saying
N-bomb and us just shrugging it off. Same difference.
it's not a big deal until motherfuckers that's not in the culture start getting offended for us. I don't give a fuck. That's what I gotta say. Is all I'm saying. Her name is Mulatto, Big Lotto. About the name, I don't
One
care.
mulatto.
So what's the rest of the topic? Is what I'm asking. What's the second topic of the two topic?
What does it matter anyways? She been in that name for like 10 years. Motherfuckers still gonna call her that shit. You have a gamer tag for 10 years. You ain't gonna go in a party. People are gonna call you by your new one. Oh, hey, Scuba Steve. And you been motherfucking Tom the Tornado for 10 years. Like, come on, man.
Some motherfuckers do it. Some motherfuckers do be trying to, every now and you get some of them motherfuckers be trying to adjust and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it take them a minute, but you right though. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's adjusted to her already by that name, they still gonna call her that. You know what I'm saying? My whole deal is, what the fuck got slipped into your car to even make you want to think, hey man, this gonna be my rap name? That's what freaking got like. That I don't know. That just seemed like a try hard. You know what I'm saying?
It's just not bad in my opinion. That's probably what she got called in the hood.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what we call mixed people when I was growing up. Like, yo, you know the mulatto dude with the short hair. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, yep.
Fucking life, bro. Like,
Right.
That's why,
Yeah, I get you.
But you know what we doing right now? You know what we sound like? We sound like a bunch of motherfuckers sitting down breaking down the N-word. That is the same. That's exactly. It's that whole type of deal. But the whole, you were talking about the second part of that kind, because I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a mixed nigga.
But
we don't care, bro. I'm mixed. I didn't get offended. I'm not. Fuck it. What's the second topic?
Okay, ATL acting the fuck up. A multiplayer. Hold on, I gotta bring out the pad. I gotta bring out my handy dandy.
Okay, wait. The movie, the TV show, or the city state, whatever the fuck it is. It is right now.
The state of Atlanta.
The state. Yes.
Oh shit, that.
The state.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. Right now, it's the state.
I'm like,
as big as it is musically, it's a state, motherfucker.
hold on.
Oh man.
Multi-platinum writer Jay Wright just got arrested for first-degree murder of his girlfriend in Iowa. Killed her on Mother's Day. Now, this is a dude he's a multi-platinum. I done worked with Gucci Mane, 21 Savage, Future, Timbaland, DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, Bow Wow, and more. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, what freaking possesses these dudes? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just something I ain't never been able to.
I could tell you.
Wrap my my mind around. Like that's. No,
it's the music business, man. Like it or lump it.
Isaiah dropped in and actually said said something that actually hit. What was that, bro?
Possession.
Bam, exactly. Now, because when I was reading the messages, like her relatives and stuff was talking about like how he was trying to control and stuff like that.
Smoke weed every day.
Just like you see, who is that? Didn't NBA YoungBoy just get locked up or some shit like that not too long ago?
For guns.
And my whole deal is when you make me personally, as somebody who hell came from nothing, you know what I'm saying, and is still working their way up, I could never picture myself like getting all of that shit like that and still trying to live like I'm back in the hood or risking my shit for something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like for that. That's I can't get it. So it boggles my mind when you see people like the young boys and dudes like Jay Wright here who, you know what I'm saying, end up falling into some shit like that, or any rapper or artist. For instance, we got Marilyn Manson going through that shit right now, where all of a sudden all his girlfriends done decided to come out and Bill Cosby him. So, okay, you know what I'm saying, that was just another part of
the reality of it is, we don't like, society doesn't like good people. Society bigs up and gives success.
Good shit ain't entertaining.
Exactly. So like,
that's why This Is Us done ran for like 15 seasons or some shit. they gonna find some dramatic, depressing shit for you to hit your ass with. Like, yo, how can we keep these motherfuckers in their fields for about 6 months? That's what they. But go ahead, bro.
We make terrible people famous, and we like watching. We give them money.
Yeah,
like that's just what we do.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So and we act surprised.
Controversy sells.
And we like watching car accidents.
And we act surprised when they do the shit that they told us they've been doing their whole life.
Yep.
Like, bruh, how you gonna be mad that some shit bit you when it's told you it was gonna bite you, man? So I don't get it. That's why I don't ride trends. I don't support bullshit. Like, nah, I'm good.
I just like that. It's like EDP 445 or whatnot. He's still out there talking this shit or whatnot, and people still watching this shit, just subscribing. I'm like, what the hell?
I didn't even realize he had a little pedophilia post like, if you do that, you're blah blah blah. Like, bruh, you talking to yourself.
Yeah.
That's
like homie doing a reaction video to his own shit.
I gotta go watch what he did.
See now, this is when I realized I didn't fuck up.
That's some narcissistic shit though.
All right, y'all, let's go ahead. Has everybody seen the Venom 2 trailer?
Bro, yes.
Man,
has everybody seen the Venom 2 trailer?
I do have some grievances, but I'm not mad.
No, we're here to talk about it. That's why we brought it up.
That's what we're here for.
We're here to talk. We're here to
so
talk about
I'll go first since I sound the most excited.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
I'll give you the flow.
I'm happy that they're going more on the comedy tip because there's not much you can do when you're not related to everything else. So you gotta lean into your strong suit, and that opening part of the trailer had me goddamn rolling with the motherfucking Venom cooking breakfast was fucking funny.
Yeah.
So I'm with that shit. Then I was trying Carnage. I'm glad they got rid of that ugly ass wig. What's called it had at the beginning of the
at the end of the movie. Yeah, a lot of people was pissed off about that bad red wig. Yeah.
I'm just interested to see what the story and fight is gonna look like. I hope it's a little bit brighter and we can see shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to be fighting in the dark all the time. Carnage look nice. If you get a little Easter egg hunting, one of the people in there is a possibility for a third movie with another symbiote named Toxin. So it's shit to look forward to.
Damn, you got all that from the trailer?
I told you if you go Easter egg hunting, one of the detective men.
Hold on, You know what? Hold on. Since you bring that up, I'll go ahead and pull it up to you. I don't think that's the person. I don't think that's who.
No, he is cast as the detective dude.
No, but I'm saying I don't think you're getting. I don't think you're gonna get Toxin. This is who I believe you're gonna get. Phil, while you talking about it, I'm gonna look for these the fact record because I came across it when I was earlier today. But what's your thoughts on it, bro? Go ahead.
Man, the first thing I'm saying is I agree with Isaiah when I'm liking the comedy aspect of it and whatnot. It felt fresh. It felt like something different. It didn't feel like just another Spider-Man movie or whatnot. I'm like, no cap, the spot that popped me the most was when he walked in the store and the chick was like, hey, what's the character's name?
Venom.
Eddie Brock. Yeah, Eddie Brock. And like in the character, and then the lady was like, hey Eddie, hey Venom. Like Venom is like kayfabe real. Like everybody knows it's him in this Venom or whatnot. And I was like, yes, do shit like that or whatnot. That made me excited right there, man.
Yeah, okay.
But I can't freaking find the damn article. But they're saying that the symbiote that they're supposed to be bringing this is like you're supposed to be getting basically motherfucker who like 1 billion years old and they done locked him away in fucking space and he can still control symbiotes from like way back when.
You talking about No?
Yes, that's who they're talking.
Oh yeah, I can see that in the future. But one of the detective dudes, he in the comics anyways, he's actually Toxin.
Yeah.
So they could go that way, but if they go No, I can see them doing the No comics because that's the only way they can have him by himself with Venom.
Like that's, and they're trying to play it like, hey, Carnage may be like the somewhat villain on that shit or whatever, or kind of temporary or whatever. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, Carnage should be the only villain of this movie. God damn it, they can make him more later.
That shit gonna be, I think they hitting it with an R rating too and then step that shit up. Mr. Five, you check that shit out yet?
It has to be.
Yep. I've seen it.
What you think, bro?
I mean, I'll watch it because Woody Harrelson's in it, but, you know, just another comic book movie to me.
Man.
I can see it.
Hey, you know what? Give it to him, though. He been consistent as fuck. He been consistent as fuck. When it comes to, hey, if it's a comic book movie or anime or whatever, hey, been there the whole way. So nah, bro, I feel you.
He only give a fuck about his one gaming movie he has now, Mortal Kombat. He say, make more gaming movies, motherfuckers.
God damn it.
But do it right. Damn it. Do that shit
right.
But I don't want it to get like that either. I don't want it to get like comic book.
Quick,
you know what
quick
I mean?
aside, did you like the Detective Pikachu?
It was okay. I watched it, but I really didn't focus. You know what I mean? It wasn't. I don't know. Something about grown adults walking around with Pokemon. I don't know. It was like the Tom and Jerry movie.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I can see it. Mr. Five is very picky with his taste, man. He got critiques for that.
Hey, man, different strokes for different folks, bro. Hey,
folks, exactly.
I dig it though. I like that though, cause he got legit reasons.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, and that I can respect. I can respect that a whole lot more than, oh, I just don't like some shit. You know what I'm saying? And not just really have no like legit shit to back that up. So you know what I'm saying? I fucks with it, and like I say, consistency. Consistency is fucking key. We got Marlon dropping in with a like. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I'm with y'all. I'm glad that they.
Hold on. I agree with Tory Lane. Tory Lane just said, "Don't hate on Pokemon."
Pokemon like Dragon Ball Z. You have to like it.
See, that's the problem, though. It's not hating. It's you ask someone for their opinion, and they gave it to you. I'm not hating, but like, I'm not sitting there bashing Pokemon. Like, do I think it's funny people are waiting out front for Pokemon cards? It's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not hating on it. Like, do your thing. That's what you like. Some people, you know, when I was growing up, people really wasn't all video games like people are now. You know what I mean? You was kind of cast out for that. Like, damn, all you do is play video games. Now everybody does it. So, you know.
Shit. I know my cousin Chris, I don't know if he fucking passed stupid shit or what, but if he ever watched this shit, he know what the fuck I'm talking about. We used to stay fighting over that shit. Oh, motherfucker, you a game head. Motherfucker, you a game head.
I'll beat your ass as a game head, too.
Still get out there with you, though. You know what I'm saying?
I'll beat your ass as a game head, though.
But, let's go ahead and get to this Philly Flexer, bro.
Yes, sir.
Trippy Red video?
Now, I'm gonna do this, but I need Isaiah's help because you see the look on my man's face right now. He even put in the group chat. I'm surprised y'all know about this or whatnot. I mean, just sending shots at us or whatnot, just straight up doing that to us, and I'm just like, come on now, my guy.
Like we ain't up on game at all.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, so did everybody listen? Okay, I know I have. Archie, I watched him listen to it. Isaiah, of course. Miss Five, you heard it? Did you listen to it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got 3 opinions on it. Well, 3 things I want to say. Well, 3 that I'll ask you. Is it a hit song, a hit beat, or is it just straight up trash? Somebody tell me what the fuck y'all think it is.
No, yes.
Okay.
So,
No hit song, no hit beat, straight up trash.
Sorry, I'm hitting the blunt right now, so I couldn't really follow. No, yes, and what? It's a. Oh, none of that shit. None of that shit is nice.
Answer to his questions.
Trash.
He asked 3 questions.
Yeah,
I gave him the answers.
He's like,
you know
no,
what I'm saying?
that shit was trash. Miss Five was like, nope, that shit was trash. He's like, boop, okay, already. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and because we go now since he want to sit here and do us old folks in and shit like that. I'm gonna go ahead and slide that bitch right on over here. First of all, I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? At first I could know because you sat here because Phil before we went on. Phil, I actually put it on here and I was watching it and he sat here and was just looking at my reaction on it. And my whole face was, what the fuck?
I was giggling the whole time.
I gave him props on the whole, like, in the armor and shit, kind of going Skyrim with it. Like, okay, hey, it's cool to know, you know what I'm saying? You probably fuck with video games like that and shit. But I'm just like, it started repeating and I'm like, okay, why is this shit just looping for like so many? And then I look down, oh, it's a lyric video. So I'm like, oh, okay. But then there's that part on there where he's sitting there just talking about the chicks during the hook, and I'm like, yeah, this shit is trash. And who that was that Playboy Cardi who came in there all beat as fuck?
Yeah.
And just, bro, I know I'm a nobody. You don't know me. But come sit your ass down over here and I can show you, I can teach your ass a thing or two about writing those bars. You could probably, you could teach me something about making some bread. You know what I'm saying? But we can do it, we can call that an even trade. You teach me, you know what I'm saying, how to, you know what I'm saying, upgrade my stock and shit like that. And I'll teach you how to actually fucking get on beat and write some shit. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got on that. Now, Phil, do you want to go or do you want to go ahead and let Isaiah go?
I'll say it like this before I let Isaiah do his thing.
Okay.
When I first heard the beat, I was like, this is a cool sounding beat. After hearing it multiple times, I can't listen to it multiple times. So it was a cool first experience. After that, I was good with it. Whatnot.
Okay.
There it has what did you see it on YouTube? What, 6.9 million?
Yeah, it had 6.something million.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't hate the fact that it's popping. People like it. Somebody out there likes it, but
got 6 million dumbass kids out here fucking with that shit.
I don't know what to tell you about that, man. Goddamn.
Me neither, bro. Me neither. Isaiah, what you
so
got? Oh, my bad.
Before at the end of the day, I kind of agree with Mr. Fogg, man. It's kind of a bust to me.
Already. Now, let's go and go to the young head here who actually, you know what I'm saying? This is one of, I ain't gonna say one of his guys, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna assume he fucks with him or not.
His ringtone.
But, you know what I'm saying? It's in his demographic of folks, you know what I'm saying? With the little babies and all these new up and coming artists and stuff. So, what's your take on it, Mr. Iceman?
Uh-oh.
Gotta take a sip. Take a sip.
I got a couple places I'm gonna take this, but first I'm gonna say,
don't make me waste the zebra cake.
It is fucking trash.
Okay.
Because I do agree with y'all on the fact of what we know to be music and how it has evolved. We don't agree with, but that's the power of marketing, right? Because the beat has been trending and been viral for a minute. I think whoever made that beat, I think it's Pierre or whatever, that style of beat is very popular right now with the mosh pit people and the dance in the crowd. It's not just young people. The college kids like that sound right now too. And so,
hey, at our age, college kids are still kids to us.
But I'm just saying they're not like.
Don't try to make us sound older than what we are. We're in our early 30s.
No.
How old are you?
It's not.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Yeah, you're not a kid to me.
But I'm saying it's not the TikTok. Like when y'all say kids, I think y'all go into like TikTokers, like
right,
your children and down. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that age. I'm not talking about your children. Like it is my age and shit. They still fucking with that sound.
Right.
But so the beat been trending for a minute. Trippy somewhat. They've been waiting for him to. You know what I'm saying? That's the power of them just having a snippet out for so long. People been waiting for a song for forever. That when it comes out, they run the shit up. Visualizers are in style right now. Like you don't really have to go,
especially with COVID. Yeah,
people just like to look at something. So if it's something that they can just keep it going, y'all remember the 2000 visualizers where it was just
yeah.
So y'all liked it too,
right?
So it's like that's just what in the wave. But on the flip note of where I think shit's gonna go, right? Music somehow has gotten so bad that it's going back to the root of where the fuck it started. To where all you need is a DJ and a basic MC to get the party going. And I'm like, if you really take it back to the root where it was just DJs running the parties and somebody going, hey, oh, like that's literally all music is right now.
Yep, no cap. I agree with that.
Yeah, it's a bunch of busy bees out there. You know what I'm saying? No cool more D's. You know what I'm saying?
I could get down with that.
More busy bees out there, for sure. I fuck that, and I respect you for saying that, bro.
It's 83
for real.
in the place to be. You know what I mean? They do the simple cadence.
Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Just
clap your hands, everybody. Everybody, clap your hands.
Our battle is more of
put your hands up in the air.
We didn't come to battle bars. We came to battle to see who could rock the party the most type shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's the issue now.
And that's the thing. It's like we ain't worried about the content and what we giving y'all. We just trying to rock this motherfucker and how hard can we rock this motherfucker. So you're right. Now with that being said, that's a perfect segue into what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? Into what we go into next or whatever, what we passing on. Why is it hard to find good chicken?
Because you don't make it at the house?
I'm about to say I disagree. I make it at home all the time.
This ain't even my question. But go ahead. You got it, Philly.
No, that is the key thing, that you don't make it at home. But what we're specifically talking about is just getting chicken anywhere.
You don't like Chick-fil-A?
No. Chick-fil-A is alright. Chick-fil-A is alright. You know what I'm saying? He does his thing. But what I'm talking about is, I remember back in the day where when my people used to come home with a box of Church's chicken, that shit was the shit. My people come home with a box of Popeyes. That shit was the shit. Nowadays, it seems like every time I go get some chicken from somewhere, man, it's just...
That's because you was eating another man's food, bro.
It's not is what it is.
You're not broke no more, bro. You sent us a picture.
Anytime someone give you a slice of pizza or something, that shit tastes bang because it's free.
Don't bring Williams chicken into this. The motherfuckers Williams and Halls are disqualified.
You sent us a picture behind your streaming desk. Getting with your little feet getting done. Just you are surpassed fried chicken from the store, bro.
Man,
like you don't deserve Popeyes.
He look like Whitney Houston's auntie with that hair, getting his feet done. What is going on, man?
Like,
this shit's crazy.
You don't deserve buckets of chicken no more, bro. Like you make your own chicken if you want chicken. You don't need to go out and get chicken.
But sometimes I don't want to make my own chicken. What if I just want to go get me a 2-piece on Tuesdays from Popeyes, bro?
They have created air fryers for us. It is easy.
I understand that, bro. But sometimes I love that chicken from Popeyes, and I want that shit. Only thing I give a Popeyes nowadays is the shrimp or the tenders. I can't get away with the 2-piece no more, man.
I I'm sorry, bro. You gotta find just something, but I'm just saying you ain't in the Popeyes mode no more, bro. You surpassed.
You're too old to be not having a good chicken recipe or having some good chicken around.
It's not even that. It's not even that, bro. I mean,
he's canceling out. He's canceling out like making it at the crib. He's talking about just like
the
I guess you go out,
like,
the
motherfuckers that used to slap back in the day.
So I'm asking y'all.
I think Chick-fil-A is banging, you know.
You gotta find you
Popeyes.
gotta drive around your whatever your neighborhood is, bro. Drive around the cut and find you something. There's somebody making chicken.
Someone's making fried chicken.
But see, the sad part about it is like I had this one spot that was Archie over there by Lake June and Bruton, by where the Plasma Center and the Fiesta is and shit like that or whatnot, by where the Arena Center is. There was this crispy chicken place. I can't remember the name of it. It was just in a gas station, smacking ass chicken. Go there went there like 2 weeks ago, whatnot. Not even there anymore.
Yeah,
that's what keeps happening to me.
Hey, right now, COVID fucked a lot of small businesses up, so you might not get no real good type of chicken right now, bro.
You know what? I'm sorry, I ain't even gonna be able to use that as an excuse because I feel like I was having that problem before then. But I also gotta agree with what Clarkette is saying. She's talking about the chemicals. I do agree on that because, like, you look at the Church's chicken, look at it now compared to back then. They use Church's chicken when they're comparing that bland, colorless ass chicken to their shit. That's because they whipping that Church's chicken out there. It didn't used to be like that back in the day. Church's chicken used to be golden when you had Aunt Ethel from fucking Sanford and Son.
Because it used to like their main gimmick. Their main gimmick was how crispy their shit was or whatnot. And now every time I seem like I went to Church's chicken, it's just soggy as shit.
Look, I can just say you can get you some good fried chicken from Rudy's still. I still vouch for Rudy's if you don't. I mean,
Rudy's and Hall's, Rudy's I've never fucked with. I never got the hype on that. Hall's chicken or whatnot, they ship in.
I'll catch you.
I'm from the Grove, my nigga. I'll catch you on that.
You talking about Rudy's right now?
I didn't already spoke on this. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, yeah, I get it.
Or no Hall's.
None of that shit.
I still like Rudy's, bro.
Halls,
I just used to hit that bitch at the school.
This is what Halls do. Halls like to put all that fucking crispy ass batter and shit on little ass pieces of chicken disguised as like
more bread than any damn thing.
Up in there like, hey bro, when he got this
damn, how much seasoning you like on your shit?
From fucking Halls, that shit was 90% batter, 10% fish, and then let's factor in the bread. But Rudy's, I can't say Rudy's is overhyped because that's against the code, but I do not appreciate how the line be too long. If you can read between the lines,
bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, no cap. The two places...
I don't like that line. You right.
The two places in Dallas that are overhyped and the line is too long is Rudy's and Sweet Georgia Brown's. I swear to God, bro. I'm sorry.
We found your Rudy's on TikTok, motherfucker. We found it.
Let me say.
Thanks for the like, man.
You mentioned Sweet Georgia Brown. Look, there was a Sweet Georgia Brown that was ran by my grandpa back in that hoe when he ran it. It was smack. We used to eat that bitch there. But after that time. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sweet Georgia Brown ain't that good. I ain't touched it since 2004. So you right.
Same time, bro. Because I was it was right before.
Same time frame on
it was right before I broke my neck, bro. And like I was living out there in Highland Hills, man. Like what's the hype on this shit, man? Bump that, bro. Bump that shit, B.
I was already fucking with it when I had bet there, but I didn't even know they folks in hit old one just yet. But
so hold on before we pass the blunt.
Okay.
Mr. Fire.
Yes.
Can you give us a little bit of New York chicken? Like tell us a spot there up there that you would go to outside
New York.
Cooking the Young.
I live in Connecticut, so probably not New York.
You live in Connecticut. I'm sorry.
Are you talking about fast food or like y'all said, like a family joint?
Either or, bro.
Yeah, either or.
You want some chicken
outside like
it's all
Chick-fil-A.
commercial. It's all commercial up here as far as fast food.
Like
KFC, Popeyes, Chick-fil-A. I don't even think there's a Church's around here. I ate that when I lived in Georgia. You know what I mean? No Sonic. We just got a Sonic not too long ago. What is it?
Y'all got Golden Chick?
What's that?
No,
that's what it's called? Yeah, that's what it's called? Nah.
What about Chicken Express though?
No,
they ain't gonna have that either.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all got like 20 different chicken places, bro. We got like 4.
You know what I'm saying? We can keep. We gonna keep.
You know, we have more
prices.
of like wing places. That's the big thing now. Like 90 different places to get wings.
I hear wings and sandwiches when it comes to the East Coast. Like when it comes like
pizza,
subs and
pizza,
stuff like
wings,
that.
sandwiches,
Bro,
pasta.
chicken. Look, Tennessee
Fat people shit.
has a chicken festival that we have to take a DTKA vlog to.
Oh, bro. That's all I do if I went to Texas to eat, bro. Y'all got everything.
Information, but in Tennessee, there's a place, bro. I'll let y'all know about that. We have to do some shit like that.
Oh man, bro. Nah, mystify that. Like, no. Have you ever been to Texas, bro?
Nah.
Oh man, it's like first of all, like chicken.
Have I had
that's
Texas
one thing.
barbecue or have I been to Texas?
Been to Texas.
Nah, hell no, nope.
It's hot.
Okay, now have you had Texas barbecue but not been to Texas?
Texas, like you eat New York pizza? You get what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Okay.
You get what I'm saying? You eat New York pizza?
See, I've been to New York. So I've had actual New York pizza or whatnot.
Right.
I can't say I've had Chicago deep dish though. I can't say that.
Right.
William says the more ghetto a city is, the better the chicken is. So,
That's true.
For the most part, yeah, you do get
on
some
a road
shysters
trip.
out there. You do get you a Halls every now and then.
Look, we went on a road trip to Ohio and we only hit the small chicken spots. And when I tell you, yes.
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 Like, yo, we ain't got no Waffle Houses or Huddle Houses up here. None.
Yeah. See,
Not a
when I
Waffle
had
House in sight.
See, that's what I do. The sad part about it is, I wouldn't even take you to like Lower Greenville, some shit like that or whatnot. Nah, bump that shit. I'm gonna take you to actual Greenville, Greenville, Texas. Take your ass out to East Texas. Let you eat some of that shit, my nigga.
Oh, nah, I watched them Pet Master shows. Them motherfuckers be going in, boy. They about 5 sizes of meat. You know what I'm saying? Just pouring spices on shit.
Are y'all fan of East Texas hot links?
Of the what?
East Texas hot links, Archie, Isaiah.
Oh hell yeah,
I'm
bro!
a
East
fan
Texas
of-
hot link, East Texas
I couldn't
potatoes.
tell you where. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Go with it.
Anything that's country, I'm a fan of. Yes, except
No,
the
okay.
beans. We already had this conversation. But,
She said Waffle
Look at his
House.
face.
She dropped in a Waffle House.
but I don't know East Texas. I don't really pay attention to my directions when I go places. I just like country food. Yes.
Okay, yo, let's go ahead and pass the blunt though.
What flavor
So
is
I
this?
came across this article, and Snoop basically said that his 25+ year career is too big to be squished into like a 2-hour movie. So with him saying that, do you think Snoop Dogg's like whether a biopic or made for TV series, movie or TV series, you know what I'm saying? Do you think he's right, or do you think you could do a Snoop Dogg movie in a movie?
Can I just say that I am fucking sick of Snoop Dogg? Like, he's only 50 and he's fucking everywhere. So imagine when he 80 doing the OG circuit like Snoop. Get the fuck. He's gonna be like Ozzy Osbourne is the rock music. You know what I mean? Like, dude, stop fucking touring. You can't even walk across the goddamn fucking stage. You're mumbling all the fucking lyrics. Shut the fuck up. Go home. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Snoop is everywhere, man. Goddamn Snoop. He over there streaming on Twitch and shit. He left the stream on for a day. Fuck is wrong with Snoop?
Fucking up the algorithm and shit.
Fucking Snoop, man. 500 people watching his couch. Like, what the fuck?
Snoop like the rock of hip hop and shit.
Fucking shit. God damn.
Yo!
That's my rant. I'm sticking to it, y'all.
Fuck that. Y'all gotta clip all 240 seconds of that shit. Y'all gotta get all that. That shit right there was Hall of Fame. Yo, Mr. Pride hit that hoe. Mr. Pride hit that hoe.
Yeah, nah, I didn't even realize he's only 50
hold
though.
Hold up. Before I'll go to you. I'll go to you next since you already ready. I'll go to you next. But
You ain't
Mr.
gotta
Pride
single
though.
me out though.
With the
Yeah.
no. You good. Mr.
like
Pride.
that.
What up?
With that being said though, would you rather it be a movie or a TV series?
He never answered the question.
Like if you just
I think
if
it's
you just
no.
had to pick, like okay, no. Let me ask it like this: if you had to get if it wasn't like what we in right now, take the whole
man.
dog out the equation. You know what I'm saying? Because I do kind of agree with you that I'm a big Snoop fan, but you know what I'm saying you
Me
right.
too.
But like if you had to pick, which one would you take though? Would you take it in a movie, or would you take it better as a TV series? With like FX and A&E.
A biopic on TV or a movie. I don't know. I don't know. If they did the movie, who would really play him? His son? You know, it had to be like that type of shit.
Man, it's a lot of motherfuckers out here who be looking like
Avion Crockett. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got two candidates right here.
What up, Abe?
Me and Isaiah can play.
He's not fucking old enough.
Honestly, if Nipsey Hussle hadn't passed, bro, he would have been the perfect person to go in on that.
Smoke weed every day.
Andre Martin with the like. Appreciate that, fam.
but it'd have to be a movie because ain't nobody gonna watch a show about that
I
shit.
ain't watching none of that shit about Snoop, bro. He's still alive.
You know what?
Well, I can't say that because that Wu-Tang one did good.
But
You know what I mean?
With
But
Wu-Tang
So-
and Snowfall and shit like that,
Yeah,
and those
yeah.
type of shows, like,
It
I
might
feel
be.
like
It might be that time.
it better be on FX.
Lil
It-
Dicky
it-
got his show. You
It
know what
better
I
be,
mean?
it
You
better be
never
on
know.
FX.
Look,
Yeah.
that shit-
Yeah.
that
Oh
shit
yeah,
be
yeah,
FX,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
If it's on BET or Lifetime or that shit gonna be whack as hell. It's gonna be on the O Network.
Hey, if they do that, hey, Mystified, if they do that shit, Phil, Isaiah, if they do that shit, guess what we doing? We gonna have to cancel culture that bitch. If Lifetime or one of them or BET them try to go, we need to get a petition started and get that shit shut down. They not about to do that shit like that. Can't let that go down like that.
I got a question. Not a question.
No. Go ahead, Isaiah. It was actually you next. Go ahead, bro. You got the flow.
First question: are we that fucking uncreative that we can't come up with genuine stories and shit to put stuff on TV that we need fucking Snoop Dogg?
No.
Because I don't give two shits right now. He's still fucking alive. We have Google. I don't need to fucking see, like, what the fuck are they gonna show me? Him? His birth and shit? He can talk about it. I don't give a fuck right now. Wu-Tang was good because it was a group. Snowfall got fan fictionalized, so it got like made better. Like, there's things like, don't nobody, this is narcissistic shit. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I like Snoop Dogg and I can't wait to see what he's doing next as a 50-year-old man. But I do not want to go back in time and see that shit, no matter how good it may be for history, blah, 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 blah. Fuck all that shit. Give me something new and creative I want to see. So there's other niggas talking about some shit. I don't give a fuck about Snoop Dogg, man. God damn it. Do I want to see either one? No. That's my answer. No. I don't want to. I'm not going to watch a movie because one of them going to come out regardless. A movie or a show, whether I like it or not. I'm not watching either one of them bitches. That's just, fuck that shit. Yeah.
You can kiss my ass.
You can watch that bitch, but fuck that shit, bro. I'm not watching this shit.
For sure. That was your take. You stick it to it, man. Do your thizzle.
Yeah,
Phil, what you got, bro?
Kind of the same boat as the other guys. I don't really care because, like, I already know, like, all of Snoop Dogg's history. Like, you're gonna show the murder trial. You're gonna show, like, him in death row. You're gonna show him first joining No Limit and how that end up happening and stuff like that and whatnot. Yeah, that's all cool and all, but at the same time, I'm like,
bring back Snoop Dogg's fatherhood, god damn it.
The crazy part of those show is high school life. They're not gonna show when he got convicted for murder, man. They rap.
Yeah.
That shit was under wraps. You know what I mean? That
You
shit
know what I'm
wasn't on
saying?
court TV like OJ. That shit was under wraps.
so
You know,
I'm
so
like,
they're gonna do like college
So-
years type shit.
so what's the juicy shit that we gonna see then? None.
Exactly.
That's what I'm
Same
saying.
old shit.
There's no reason even do it
He's
then.
in more acting roles.
What's gonna have to happen is, first of all, what they're gonna have to do is don't need to do that shit no time soon. You need to by the time you do a Snoop Dogg movie, he needs to be like, you know what I'm saying, just old and out.
He needs to be. I'm gonna say he needs to be old and out the picture or dead.
Because because the story's still being told. I mean, right now we're in that point where we're seeing the Corona commercials and the Martha Stewart and the Tostinos and, you know what I'm
He
saying?
got TV shows on TBS. He do like a game show. He do all types of shit. Talent show.
The game show with Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, the big show.
Yeah.
It's the big show.
He does another one too, though. He does another
saying
one
we
that's
saw
like
him do
$21,000 pyramid.
We saw him do
Yeah.
a splash off the top rope. You know what I'm saying? L. Tommy Watson, what's going on? Andre Martin also hit us with a like up in this bitch. Let's go ahead and do the damn thing. Thank y'all so much.
I think there's more creative stories to be told.
For sure. Nah, I ain't gonna disagree with that. But let's go ahead and get into we're gonna go ahead and get back to video games right now though. This was actually a question that Phil brought up to us, asking, what game series do you want to jump in that you haven't gotten into? But you've been wanting to get into it, but you haven't gotten into it yet. I do want to say that includes any console game that you've been telling yourself that, hey, I'm gonna play this game or whatnot, but you still haven't. Now, Mystified, go. What
Me
you got?
first, huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
I could go down the line. Borderlands, The Witcher, anything RPG, Final Fantasy.
Okay.
I got all them shits. I don't play any of them.
For sure.
They just sit there.
Okay.
So
I mean,
would play those.
So which one out of those would you say is first on your list that you want to go to first?
Probably the last 6 Assassin's Creeds I have and played 20 minutes of the beginning of it and just put it down. To be honest with you, I haven't beat one since part 3. So it's been a while.
Okay. Okay. For sure. Alrighty then. Alright, so Phil, Isaiah, which one of y'all want next?
Isaiah, go for it.
I say you look comatose as fuck. You good?
No,
Hey, he thinking hard in the
I was about
bitch.
to say, homie, he thinking. Oh, okay, bad.
I'm awake. So
Alright,
look,
for sure. Nah, do your thizzle.
I was on The Witcher for a little bit, but I still never went back to that motherfucker. I finished a little bit on that, and then I've always wanted to play either Ark, that little survival game shits, or what the fuck it was, Monster Hunter. But people always say it's better to play with friends, and so I don't really play with friends that play. I don't have friends that play those games.
I don't have
Yes,
many
you do.
friends.
No. I don't have friends that play those games specifically. At least I didn't know y'all played those games. Therefore, I never hopped on those games. So I was like, they just kind of sat there.
Honestly, I've been waiting to get back into Monster Hunter. I've just been wanting people to run it. I feel like that'd be some bomb ass fucking material to run. But shit, I mean, I feel you, bro. Those are some good ones though. I feel okay. So like Phil asked, Mystified, out of those, which one are you picking? Like, which one's the first one you going to? That you
Probably Assassin's Creed, because it's one that I will go through and play the whole thing. Like The Witcher, I'll probably play another 10 minutes of it and be like, you know what I'm saying? Assassin's Creed, so Assassin's Creed.
Okay, so Mystified said Assassin's Creed. Isaiah, what you got?
Probably the Witcher, just for the simple fact that that's solo and I can finish it, and we'll probably hop on Monster Hunter like once. Probably, you know what I'm saying? Cause we talking about we might hop on it soon,
Right.
and then like forget about that bitch again. So it'll probably be the Witcher.
For sure. Bet that. All right,
Archie.
Flexer.
No. Archie, you go next. Because my answer is gonna surprise y'all. Go for it.
Okay. Alrighty then. For me,
Okay.
I'm gonna have to say The Last of Us series.
Sure.
It's one that because when I bought a PS4, I only got it for MLB The Show. Well, y'all already know why that's no longer an issue. But,
Yeah.
So I've already got that out the way. Uncharted, I've played Uncharted, so I played some of the other PlayStation exclusive game. I haven't played like the new Spider-Man or Ghost of Tsushima or anything like that, but I was thinking more of a series, and I know there's 2 games, you know what I'm saying, in that, and that's 2 games that I haven't dove in that I want to, been meaning to, haven't had. I have no excuses. I've had the money to be able to get them. You know what I'm saying? I just haven't gotten them. I've missed them on sales, been able to grab them for free, and just ain't done it. So for me, it would be the Last of Us series that I'd be.
I knew exactly what you were finna say. That shit would be hard. You should go ahead and cop them, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead and cop them. I think that'll be a good investment for you.
Okay. On me now?
Yes, sir.
So as us fellow Xbox players, I didn't expect y'all to come out and be like, I ain't played this game, that game, ball, and here, because like a lot of games I've I've played. But there is one game that I've never played, but I've never beaten any of them. Never beaten the campaign, never played the multiplayer, barely touched them.
Here's a war.
But I'm gonna have to. No, I've done that. You're close though.
Nice.
It is Halo.
Oh yeah, me too.
Never gotten into a Halo.
Same here.
Ever.
Oh, I haven't finished the last 4 and 5, so I don't know if I.
So-
but you haven't did 1, 2, or 3.
Hold up,
You
now
haven't did
bump
1,
that.
2,
All right,
3,
hold on, now.
1, 2, or 3 is like Xbox
But
initiation.
you know what's done
Ain't
happened?
it?
You know what's done
Like that
happened?
shit,
You know what's done happened?
smoke that
What's
shit.
done happened
Pass
is-
that
Ooh, wait, Archie, wait. Oh, I
accidentally.
I didn't even think about that.
Accidentally,
Archie was on them.
Phil
hoes.
and Isaiah just dropped us some new motherfucking content that we can fucking run. You know what I'm saying? Phil, we can
we
hit
can
that.
Halo.
We
We
can
can
run
run
because
Halo.
it's
And
co-op. It's co-op.
campaign
I said
and
co-op
all.
and multiplayer, bro. Master Chief Collection. Download it when you move. Isaiah, you said get that mystified. If you want to jump in there with us, you already know, bro.
I had it
you
at
already
one
know
point.
that's a done deal.
They said that was too complicated though, so I stopped playing.
Hey,
L. Tommy Watson hitting us with that share, man. Appreciate it. But hey, Sippers, let us know as well for y'all.
you know what I'm saying? Let us know if there's a game series that y'all would want to get into. Drop in, pull them up in the comments, and let us know what y'all would want to be playing on. And he says my phone's tripping. I'm in line to get my COVID vaccination. Oh shit, already, Tommy.
Godspeed, homie.
For sure,
You get that done, homie.
We can't speed past this though.
Go ahead.
How are you super team Xbox and you haven't went through Xbox initiation and played and went through?
Phil, hold on. Can I answer that question for you?
Go for it.
Oh,
All right,
shit.
yeah, I can already go ahead and answer the question for you because Phil wasn't even fucking with first-person shooters or anything until I came along and threw him like Fallout and shit or whatever. He wasn't really like that. Wasn't even his type of series. You know what I'm saying? UFC's, the not Knockout Kings, the Fight Nights. You know what I'm saying?
You was a fighter,
like the Fables and shit like that. I think you were doing turn-based games and shit by then already, weren't you? He was already doing that type of shit.
But first person shooters, no cap. It's like that's why I be so into like hey, let's play Warzone. Hey, let's do this or whatnot because those are the games I suck at or whatnot. So those are the things that I want to get better at or whatnot. RPG games, fighting games, out of right there. Hand me 6, my nigga. Let's go or whatnot. But first person shooter games for some odd reason was the one game. Like even like GoldenEye, like I have so many fond memories of it, but a lot of it is me get my ass kicked or whatnot. So that's why like nowadays I'm like so eager to try to get into them because I have the skills now to actually learn them and get better at them. Right. And so that's what I want to play now because those are the games that I actually have a challenge in.
For sure.
And for me, I played SOCOM. I didn't play Halo. I don't like Halo. I came to Xbox for Gears of War specifically. They started to slow down on SOCOM, so I jumped to 360 from PS2 and started playing Gears. Halo never did it for me.
You know what? I got a funny story with Halo. I didn't even start out loving Halo at first. You know what I'm saying? Like I went over, didn't even know. No, I'm serious. Because when I was still a PlayStation 2. Matter of fact, right around the same time I met your pops or whatever like that, I was PlayStation head at that time or whatever. Was in alternative school. Went over to a homie's house. He had an Xbox, had Ninja Gaiden, the Halos and shit like that. We started playing those. So I'm like, okay, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? I can fuck with it. And then when we went to Washington State or whatever, and your uncle or whatever, when he had that 360, that was the first thing that someone was like, okay, you know what? As soon as I get my shit, I'm getting me a fucking 360 instead of a PlayStation this time, and switched over. And it was Call of Duty that brought my ass over, not Halo, because I thought Halo 3 and stuff, I thought there was limited weapons and all that, but until I like got into it and realized more about it. But you know, that's what it is.
With us, I think Town and them had an Xbox, so with a lot of kids, you got to play the games that can play with multiple people.
She say,
so with
that
Xbox,
PlayStation for life. Hell no.
But since that mother had like it had the co-op campaign already and all that, we played that with a lot of people. But you can't go through. That was the original deathmatch. When you hear Slayer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, hey, and then what took over after that though was Call of Duty 4. So once Modern Warfare came out, that's when like you know what I'm saying, it was over for Halo.
And I most definitely played numerous amounts of death matches before Halo, so you know.
No, I'm saying
stuff like that.
That's what homie said. He said
that's what boy said. I'm saying for like,
Unreal used to be one.
Red Faction and shit.
My generation though, you know what I'm saying? My age group.
No, I got you.
We found the Halo. especially the 4 people in the same thing, bro. That just took
That
me
was
back.
that shit. No, that was that shit. Let's see what the
If you
SIP
find
is
a
talking
sword,
about.
find a sword and get the slashing.
That was your James Bond for you. That's how James Bond was for us.
Yeah,
Yep,
cool,
I mean,
yeah.
pretty
For
much.
same shit.
What's
Pretty
crazy
much,
is that
pretty
I died
much,
to my
yep.
sister on GoldenEye too, though, so I got the best of both worlds. I love
Yep.
that shit.
That was pretty much the same thing if you played 4 screen.
Yep.
Mario Kart was like that. You know what I'm saying?
I love, like, I don't think people remember the double dash or whatever the fuck it was called when you had the people in the seats and you could switch the
Oh
seats
yeah,
and who were
switch the.
drivers.
Yeah, I never got to play that one.
That was my favorite Mario Kart.
But that was the original Wii, right? The first one.
Nah, that was on GameCube.
Was it GameCube?
Yeah, it was
Got
GameCube.
you.
Hold on, my bad. I'm sorry. I was over here looking at.
Yeah, GoldenEye was the original. We know. Actually, it was Pitch Dark or Pitch Perfect. No, Perfect Dark.
Perfect
Never
Dark.
forget that shit.
Pitch Perfect.
They singing to each other.
I know what he watching tonight, y'all. Get that
She
popcorn.
said the Uncharted series. Yo, the Uncharted series was actually good. Cause
I haven't played that.
I had bought a PlayStation. Like I was still Team Xbox, but I had played everything that was Xbox at that time on 360, and I wanted something new. So I went and got a PlayStation. And I remember this being annoying because I had got FIFA for PlayStation, and then Phil turned around and got that shit for Xbox. You know what I'm saying? So we both had fucking got into FIFA, but couldn't run that shit because we had it on different consoles.
systems.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what got me into Uncharted. And I'm like, you know what? As an Xbox dude, I'm gonna give I give credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? It's like a male Tomb Raider and then some. You know what I'm saying? Because it was pretty damn innovative at the time for what it did for video games as well, especially with those cinematics, like thinking you in a cinematic, but no, your ass better press a button or you about to die kind of thing.
Oh yeah, they
wasn't a whole lot of those like that, and that Bourne Identity game were like 2 of the first games that I remember really utilizing that, and the Batman series. But
If you take PlayStation all the way up, I'll take all those. I never played any of those. Like, I missed that.
Damn.
God of War, all that shit. Like, I used to play all that shit on PlayStation. I had like 700 games, bro. Then I went to Xbox, and I haven't played it since PlayStation 3. Not one game.
Did any of y'all play the Minority Report?
Yes.
Yes.
And I love the movie. That movie is so underrated.
That was the only movie game thing back then that was legit, in my opinion, because that shit was lit.
Okay, hold on. Before we even pass the blunt, then why you say that? The Matrix game. Yeah or nay?
You said what?
The Matrix game. Did anybody play that?
Yeah.
I did
about
not.
the one with Jada Pinkett and Ghost on there.
Yeah.
I played
or nay?
a couple of Matrix games. I didn't really. They was cool. We played them because we had them, but
I would, you know what
I like Saints Row 4 as a Matrix game.
You know why I'm saying? You know why I would say nay? It was cool that it gave us the Matrix experience. Like, it was cool to be in that universe and shit. But I was super disappointed because the way that they advertising it, I remember keeping up with that game, and I was expecting Neo from the fucking jump. Everybody was expected to get in that game and play with Neo, and you sitting here playing with these two, and you like, okay, maybe we just got to go through a few levels, and then we gonna switch over to him, and then you realize, no, we over halfway through this game, and we still playing with these motherfuckers. And I remember that just being a bummer to me. That was a big bummer. That was a big bummer to me. And I played that on PC, not even on console. And I was like, yeah, this ain't it.
That was a game that, like, we didn't really have many games at the time. We playing the same game over, and if we forced to play that game over on Xbox, like, we was sad.
And I was jaded though too. I was biased. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, because of the whole Neo thing. So I really like the gameplay and everything, and it was cool. It was cool to do the effects. But Max Payne was also still popping at the time, and I'm sorry, I damn sure was going to
play Max Payne over Matrix this sir.
It looked better. It looked better. It was so the game. Yeah, Matrix. I like Saints Row 4 as a Matrix game over all the Matrix games.
What?
No, the fuck he did not just say that.
Did you say you like Saints? What?
We can discuss that. Look, Saints Row 4. If you go back and play that and look at that as a Matrix game,
yes,
plays a lot better.
Okay. Okay, I was like, what did you just say there?
I like that better than all of the Matrix games.
Okay.
Right now, you're the white guy from How High. There is no more fucking plant. You know what I'm saying? With that fucking, he's like, but that's some good shit though. I fucks with that. But yo, let's go ahead and pass the blunt on this. This was another win from Phil. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna fuck this one up. I'm gonna go ahead and just pass it to you and give you the flow, bro. It was the spinoffs.
TV?
Yes, about spinoffs Doom.
All right, so my question to y'all, my last question to y'all this week or whatnot is, are TV reboots always doomed to fail? And I give 2 examples, and they're from 2 different genres.
Hey, what's going on? Andrew Lorenz dropping in, sipping with us. Do your thizzle.
They're from 2 different genres. One is the Mayans. I'm sorry, I have no interest in that show. I was the big Sons of Anarchy fan and whatnot. I thought that was a mean show and whatnot, but the Mayans, I'm sorry, I have no interest in watching their show. And I feel like a lot of people's gonna feel that way. I feel like it's gonna get some type of buzz or whatnot unless something like amazing happens, but other than that, it's never gonna live up to the notoriety of Sons of Anarchy. I
fucks with it, but I also agree with what you're saying.
My second example is Boruto, the spinoff to Naruto. Of course, I have to go anime here or whatnot. And yes, it is a popular show out there, but even the Naruto people will tell you this show is only hot because of what Naruto did or whatnot. So that's my thing right there, is that why do people, are spinoffs just made to fail or whatnot? Because people are never going to appreciate them because they're always going to compare them to the original shows.
Hold on, let me give Miss Fire. Go ahead. What you got on that? What you think?
It's just with anything, movies, music, you know what I mean? Television, of course, is gonna work out. Look at the shows that do good, you know what I mean? The spinoffs, the Fuller Houses, they did damn near Punky Brewster. Last time I seen Saved by the Bell, you know what I mean? Like, it's working in some places, like NBC, ABC. I don't know if you put it on a certain network if it'll do well. But yeah, I mean, it's with anything. You bring back, resurrect the movie, you know, Friday the 13th, 37, you know what I'm saying? Certain people are gonna show up to watch it regardless, you know? So there's always a demand for it.
Bet. El Tommy said spinoffs used to be hype coming out of the 80s and 90s sitcoms. Now they trash to me. I agree. I super agree. That's why I don't like Meet the Browns and shit like that, because I feel like the scripts and shit be trying too hard. Andrew Lewin said Venom #2 looked dope. I agree. We were actually talking about that earlier, man. You got any opinions on that? Poem up in the
comments. Yes, sir.
Now, Isaiah, go ahead and give your take on the situation, my man.
I think sitcoms right now, I think they're lazy. That's why we don't like a lot of them. They're easy way out for people to come up with easy television and content. You know what I'm saying? For when, like, if you don't have nothing, you just take something at work, write a little easy spin-off to it, and sell it. The hard part is making something that people actually enjoy. So, like, even though not many original Naruto fans like Naruto, some of the Boruto stuff is written pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So when they go in and watch it, they're not really, they can be like, oh, okay, this is fine. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the Mayan thing, I think bro saying the thing is good for him just for you get different representation, because Sons of Anarchy is mostly white people, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it had its diversity parts, but I mean, yeah, mostly, yeah.
Mostly white people, yeah.
But it was like based on a white gang.
Right.
Yeah.
So like with the Mayans, is based on that's gonna give different perspective. So if it's written good and it's like properly executed, spin-offs can go. I'll say
this without spoiling anything though. Some of the people from there actually show up. That's all I'll say without spoiling anything.
So it can't be that bad. God damn it, they got a budget, motherfucker.
Go ahead.
But that's why the MCU works too, because if it's written well enough and it has enough things that pay off. What's the other thing? Better Call Saul. Ain't that related to
Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, that shit took off.
That's actually another one. Yeah, I want to say that was one of the counter arguments I was going to bring up right here with that. But go ahead.
But exactly, that's what I'm saying. So you have if it's written well enough and it's executed properly with the right characters that are strong enough. Like, you have to like the character in the original thing to give them a spinoff.
Yeah.
So if they just come out the blue with some bullshit like, this random guy he met one time has a show, you ain't really gonna care about it. But like Fuller House kind of worked.
Metal Gear Solid game they tried to do without Kojima. Go ahead.
Like, you get Fuller House because it's the kids grown up. You get like Raven's World or whatever the fuck that shit's called now because she's grown up. Like, it works because we're grown. We may not like it, yeah, but our kids get the same type of content we got in a sense, but for them, repurposed for them.
Okay,
exactly.
so
That's exactly what it is.
I'll ask you that then. I'll ask you I have two things on that one then.
What's up?
And y'all can answer this. So like, with that question, with that being said right there, like the show of not all that. Kenny, is it all that? Is it all that they rebooted?
Yeah.
No, which one? Which, there's a there you go. All that's rebooted or whatnot. And so, yeah, I don't feel like today's kids are watching that or whatnot. But at the same time, but yeah, they're not watching it like how we watched it back in the day. And you know, like I said, it always goes back to my original arguments. But what I'm saying is or whatnot is like, even with like a show like that, like it's a good spin-off. Like if you watch it nowadays, it's a modern day spin-off of just what we watched then and whatnot. But at the same time, I watch it now and I'll be like, I don't think I'm gonna put JB on this because I don't feel like he's gonna like it or whatnot. And I don't know if it's the fact that I'm not liking it because it just seems corny. But at the same time, it's comedy for kids or whatnot. You get what I'm saying? It's weird.
Well, someone said it was lazy and like saturated. You can't say that when you got 50 TV shows about superheroes, 15 movies a year about superheroes. Like, if anything, you know, everything's saturated at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's so many TV shows you could correlate to a comic book, down to Archie and Jughead. You know what I'm saying? That was a comic book when I grew up. It wasn't a teenage drama. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything's been written and already has, you know, something for them to look at and go off of. It's not it's not just coming up with.
Took over.
Yeah, they have.
The superhero movies took over everything.
That's a fact.
Superhero movies took over, in my opinion, though, because the best writers and movie people have went to superhero movies.
No, they found that one thing that hadn't been, well, even though it had been done, it hadn't been done correctly. You know what I'm saying? So they went through and they're like, you know what, we can actually.
Well, you have to think about it. Go ahead.
I would say it has been not done correctly. It didn't have the funding behind it
or
whatnot because or technology or whatnot, because like a lot of like the Batman movies or whatnot, I enjoy a lot of the earlier Batman movies or whatnot, the ones we saw in the 90s and shit like that or whatnot. Like I'm one of the few people that think Batman and Robin was a good movie or whatnot. But when you compare that to what we have nowadays, it's like, oh, I see why people want to redo these movies or whatnot, because now we have all this technology and this funding or whatever to put behind these movies to actually make them great.
But the thing is, it's not even about the technology, right? It's the writers. Because if you go back and compare just any Batman movie from back in the day to the Nolan Batman trilogy, which people look at as the god tier Batman movies or whatever, and just look at the story behind it, besides all the Batman action-y bullshit, and look at the character development, blase, movies are being better or written better right now compared to back then, and they just so happen to be comic book movies because they're selling. Once people get into the other shit again, people aren't watching the shit, so people aren't writing that shit. Once people start showing interest and get away from the superhero shit, that the other movies are going to come back, and horror seems to be taking that stride right now too, because Blumhouse is doing a lot of shit.
Marlon actually brought up a good point. He said Mandalorian is a spinoff, and that show was great. Also, Star Wars has a big universe that great writers and visionaries can make good work out of.
My point.
It's just like a comic multiverse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
just like Mortal Kombat.
Okay, so at the end of the day, there's a difference then.
What's up?
If you have a multiverse that you can spin different stories in, that's one thing. When you have something like
Sons of Anarchy is a perfect example. When you had Sons of Anarchy, but you had the Mayans who were a character or a faction in that show, and then they get a spinoff into their thing, just like the Jeffersons. The Jeffersons was a spinoff. You know what I'm saying?
Phil, the problem with what you're trying to ask, right, is anything that comes off as a one hit, if it's written well enough, something in there is going to be worthy of a spinoff. Anything that's good. Something in there is going to be worthy of a spinoff. So the only thing that matters about that spinoff taking off now is if you have good writers attached to it.
Well, don't forget, they've had a writer's strike in Hollywood for probably 15 years now. That's why there's nothing original out. That's why The Walking Dead was the biggest television show on television. Where do you see really original comedies? Nothing. We used to get comedy movies, like 6 to 8 comedy movies a year. Now, if we get one, we're like, yo, did you see whatever? Yeah, did you see that? Like, the writing strike is what really killed it.
Pineapple Express and shit.
Right. Because you could go look it up. But we could talk about that too, that Seth Rogen pretty much sunned James Franco from being a duo type thing, you know what I mean, because of his allegations going on. Right. That's crazy too.
On not related to that, but that's what, when he brought up the all that thing about how I don't think our kids will watch that, is because comedy for kids now, comedy in general now, isn't the same as it was back then. Because even when I was younger, it's like everything's so sensitive. So like people can't, even kids like go back to the all that jokes and skits and shit. That shit was even like kind of on the edge for us. Man. You know what I'm saying? Like that was PG-13 for sure. Type shit.
Right now, that's cancel culture.
No, dude. I watched the segment from it with the New Day on there, and I legit I think the New Day are, you know me, I love the New Day. I think Xavier Woods is like one of the funniest people in the world, but not legit. I did not chuckle not one time at that skit with the New Day and Keenan up in there, Kel up in there, and he did the whole coach. What's the coach, bald-headed coach name?
I do not know what you're talking about. I know the character, but I don't know his name.
Yes, but he did the whole coach routine and all that and whatnot. And I remember just giggling like a child, like giggling like a baby when I used to watch this shit. I watched this shit like it was like a year ago, and I'm like, this shit is corny as fuck. This shit is corny as hell, man.
But that's what was funny.
Yeah, but in a way though, I think that now we also in that period before we pass the blunt on this one. I think we at a point now too where people love to complain about shit. Look at like when the Mortal Kombat movie dropped out or different things like that. Like, you know, people love to make headlines and do something. So I feel like I've heard a lot of those Boruto arguments because people so, you know what I'm saying, hung up on Naruto. They love it so much that you like, you know what, I'm not even about to give this other shit a chance because it's not this. You know what I'm saying? As good as Better Call Saul is, I know some people who didn't watch it just because, man, it ain't Breaking Bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that universe is it, and when I see it, I think about it, and because that's not it, I can't get involved in it. You know, too much comparing to the previous, or can't get out of the, you know what I'm saying, the shadow of its predecessor. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a factual thing, but I mean, there are, like we've had throughout this whole discussion, there are exceptions at times. You know what I'm saying? There's some shit that make it through the cracks and does its thing. But if you're gonna do a fucking spinoff, do that shit right.
Do it right.
Yes, that's
How about
the
that?
fucking
Just
point.
do that shit fucking right. Hey, sippers, and before right now, we are actually at the last topic. So unless y'all have anything that y'all want to go ahead and pull up for us, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and do this. But if y'all got any topics or questions, pull them motherfuckers up in the comments right now.
Real fast before you even get to the next topic or whatnot. When the brain started that Marlon said or whatnot. Also, the PC culture kills a lot of comedy that would get made nowadays.
Oh, for sure.
That's why I love YouTube.
It kills a lot of undone comedy. So like comedy that's not well done, yes, PC culture is gonna kill. But well done comedy can go right whenever. Like
but that's why I like Long Beach Griffey, because he does edgy comedy and doesn't give a damn. And you can try to cancel him, it's not gonna happen.
Exactly.
Mess genius.
Yeah, I mean, shit, hey, and that's the thing. That's the thing right there. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna vibe to what they vibe to, and I fucks with it. And you right, some of the shit that here we go, you be like, damn. Some of these motherfuckers wouldn't even think to do some shit like that. And college campuses, you know what I'm saying? Like all these, you'll hear comedians tell you like all the time, like, yo, we can't even go and do stand up on colleges like we used to back in the day, which used to be a big part of us.
Of their thing,
because you got a group for this, a group for that, a group for that group right there that don't like that group in the back. That group that was an originator. This group over there for the. And
you know what the new wave with comedians are, and like even social media comedians, is Patreon. They do most of their real jokes and stuff on Patreon because they know if you're paying to see it, you're not gonna be offended by it. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like. Either you're seriously hating if you're getting a subscription to watch a guy do his stand up and stuff or his skits and snitch on them. Right, but that's where a lot of them will send people these days. That's what it's like, a hidden society being a comedian these days. You're like shunned to a fucking halfway in a hole on Patreon and shit. Like, what the hell's going on with this world? Oh, y'all let Jeffree Star make the video. Now look what happened to him. You know what I mean? It's just people want to see what they want to see, bro. That's the bottom line.
Facts. But passing the blunt to this question though, Isaiah, you said something about. Hold on. First off, didn't you say you wanted to segue into another topic earlier?
Oh boy.
Before
he forgot.
He didn't forgot that.
It's irrelevant.
We were talking about. I think it was when we were talking about Trippie Redd or something like that, and you said you wanted to segue
Junior.
Yeah,
something.
no, but it was
into it.
It's kind of. I ain't thinking about it now. We can do it.
All right, okay. So friendships in business. What made you want to bring that shit up?
I'm a fan of the Joe Budden podcast. Now I watch Joe Budden a lot, because I fuck with him. So him and his trio that's been going for a few years have had a falling out as of recently, and it's really.
Oh, which one, Rory or the other guy?
Rory and Mal. So
both of them.
Yeah, because Mal kind of going out on the same thing, and he ain't smiled the past 2 podcasts. He been back. I don't think bro trying to stay. So
he's out of there.
Rory got fired. Rory got fired for sure. I don't know about Mal. I didn't hear about that part, but it got sticky in the sense of everybody kind of knows that when the shit goes to stuff, Joe Budden is gonna be the first person that it comes with. You know what I'm saying? So the business stuff always hit Joe Budden, and I guess they felt more entitled to other things that they shouldn't have felt entitled to. And the thing is, like, is that something that will always happen in business? Is like so people say friendship and business, is it doomed to fail because of this, for this exact reason? Or like, can people work through that little?
I'm gonna tell you what I think about it. It's kind of like a lasting marriage.
Right.
Only a certain percentage of people can accomplish that feat. Do you know what I mean? The majority of folks get divorced. The majority of people rip people off. You know what I mean? And don't give a shit about other people. You have to find genuine people. You have to find a genuine partner in life.
But that's like, so, but what if you have a successful marriage in the business sense, everybody's eating, and people just like, that don't actually know the backdrop of everything that's going on, either A, want to know more, and don't really need to know more, and is asking for more than they should. Like now they're asking for shit, like they're asking for extra profit as if they went and got deals and different advertisement, when really all they do is show up and talk.
Are you gonna work at a job for 10 years and not ask for a raise?
It's not about asking for a raise. You're already rich. Say you're already living the most of what.
There's always the need for more. No one's ever like, okay, I'm good making this much right here. It's always that succeed to make a little bit more, no matter what it is. But
when you are, so that's when I say, is friendship and business is doomed to fail, because now when the person that does most of the business stuff in the situation, when they do most of the business stuff, tell the person that only comes up and talks. Take it in our situation. Archie does most of the business shit when it comes to drink the Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? When people think drink the Kool-Aid, they gonna think Archie for the most part, right? And now I come and start asking for a bunch of extra shit, like, oh man, I need to see this, knowing I don't do nothing but really show up and do a couple of shares and shit when it comes to this shit, right? Am I entitled to that?
What is that?
Okay. I got you. This is called what me and Archie has already talked about. This is called the ladder, where people need to know their place. or whatnot. If you don't know your place on the chart or whatnot, and you start getting too big-headed thinking, hey, I deserve this, I deserve that, and sure whatnot, that's where the problems start coming in. As long as everybody's still being translucent or whatnot, and letting everything be known of like, hey, this is how this is going, this is why I'm here, that's one thing. It's a two-way street or whatnot. If I'm being completely honest with you on how things is going, and this is where I see your value at or whatnot, but you come with me saying that, hey, I think that your value is in this, my value is in this or whatnot, then we gotta meet in the middle somewhere or whatnot. It's either gonna be like, nope, I'm not gonna pay you that much, you gotta go, or B, hey bro, this is where your worth is, this is what you bring to the table or whatnot. If you don't know what your worth is, if you can't accept what your worth is, you don't belong at the table or whatnot.
Yep.
And so does the person running everything owe the side character, you know what I'm saying? Not even called, but the person, even though they may be there all the time, they show up all the time, they don't know the business aspect. So the worker, do he owe the worker the behind the scenes details?
To a point. That's what I'm saying right there. It's like
Always
even
a
like
percentage. It's down to a percentage, basically.
It's just like us in our job or whatnot. I'm management or whatnot. I know things that employees know that upper management don't know, and I know things that upper management know that employees don't know. But I have to know what to filter through each channel to be like, okay, that's cool for them to know, that's cool for them to know, or whatnot. It's a group effort at the end of the day. A lot of times when groups of friends fail, it's because they can't accept that one person's the leader and everybody else is following them or whatnot. They ain't even saying following them, or it's more or less like following their lead. Yeah, somebody had a good idea or whatnot. Hey, let's all latch on to it, but that's business in general or whatnot. One person comes up with a business and then they hire a COO, a VP, a secretary, and all right here or whatnot, and it keeps on going. It's the same thing with a self-friendship business or whatnot. I even watch like Steve and Larson or whatnot. They're partners, but Steve does majority of the work or whatnot, and they split their money. They do their thing, their separate ways or whatnot. But you can see who does what. When the people who get blinded by, oh, I think I should make this because I noticed that our show was making this. Oh, we're making this much merch or whatnot. I'm sorry. Are you the one out there promoting the merch? Are you doing the shipping? Are you handling the website? Are you doing this or whatnot?
Analogies I could go with this shit right now.
With that shit, bro.
He's not lying, because it's like, Jeff Jarrett, Ultimate Warrior, and Sid's Vicious did that shit, you know, and it's right. Like, look at somebody like Vince Russo, you know what I'm saying, who are behind the scenes. If you know him, you know him. But he's one of those dudes where he gets hung up on credit. You'll catch him. One minute he's saying he don't care about credit, and then the next minute he turning around and he talking about where my credit, I want my fucking credit, and just be so hung up on that shit, which is why he's burned a lot of bridges because of that. And it's exactly what Phil said, like knowing your role and stuff like that, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you get into something like that, getting into whether you're starting a business or something, it's not like starting a clan on Call of Duty or some shit like that. Oh, we just link up, play, hey, I do this, or boosting up your GTA gang or some shit like that. There's no, people have their roles and where they at, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's just that way. Like you say, when people start to want to get outside of that and go against the grain, then hey, that's them. I've seen people who went on to do that and not succeed. I've seen people who went on to succeed. You know, because one thing I don't believe in telling somebody like, hey, you're only this value. Like, I'll never tell somebody don't go explore other opportunities and do something else that helps you get more. But in this role, in this position, in this place of business, in this role, that's where you're best at, right? Or whatnot.
And so I don't know. Another question. Okay. At what time does friendship kind of override a contract?
Never.
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 Me and Archie have been best friends for over a decade now. If me and him sign something on paper, we're gonna blotch that.
Yeah, that's on paper.
If me and him handshake on something, it's a handshake between me and Archie and whatnot. Me and him know what it is or whatnot. So, in all honesty, dude, I feel like it depends on your friendship. How close are you really friends or whatnot? Or y'all boys who just start making paper together, so y'all suck it together, or were y'all broke beforehand and start making paper and said, hey, let's invest our paper together and do something like that.
Right.
Because that's two totally different friendships right there. Right. You got the me and Archie friendship where it's like, hey, let's put our paper together and start doing things or whatnot. And then you have other friendships where it's like, hey, I done this year. Do you want to join me?
Yeah, that's what's up. That's all. I just wanted to get y'all conversation on it. That was exactly what I got.
For sure. But I mean, that's kind of fucked up that they actually breaking up over that, because Joe Budden's podcast has been like,
it's been popping, bro.
When they tour, like people go out to see them.
I didn't know how popular that bitch was.
Bro, and people like to laugh. People like to laugh at Joe Budden, like, oh, this motherfucker ain't relevant. We've talked about it on the podcast before. They try to treat him like he's somebody who don't know what the fuck he's talking about, and it's like, no.
He know how to make bread. You know how to make bread. There's so many people out there that people talk about, like, oh, this person's washed up, or this person is here or whatnot. And I'm like,
you may not.
See how much money they making?
You may not be following them and fucking with it, but trust me.
Like I love the joke. Like I love the joke that Family Guy made about Pitbull. He gets paid to show up and say, he just shows up and says, "Woo!" and what city you from or whatnot, and he gets paid $1 million or whatnot. And I'm like, are you gonna hate on that? Are you gonna hate? Because the nigga already done his grinding or whatnot. He's living off his name now. You might think he's irrelevant, but if somebody says, oh, hosted by Pitbull, you be like, oh, okay, what's up?
How many times Hulk Hogan got paid doing this?
Why you think Hulk Hogan was the host of this year's WrestleMania? First one back with fans. Who gonna have? Hulk Hogan.
That's what I want, right?
It'd be like,
come on now.
But hey, El Tommy says, I didn't know his podcast was that popular either. Yeah, one of my homies, Trey, actually went down when they toured and they did a live show down here. He actually went to it and was vibing with it. So, you know what I'm saying? Joe Budden's doing his thizzle. Joe Budden is doing his thizzle.
Joe Budden making his paper, man. Yep, anyways, we got Isaiah back and can't make it in.
Yeah. But hey, sippers, y'all sitting here doing y'all thizzle with us and everything. Let us know if y'all got any, you know what I'm saying, topics or questions that y'all want to ask us, because we done pretty much ran through everything. And hell shit, even y'all sitting right here, if y'all got something y'all want to throw in or whatever like that, go ahead and let us know. El Tommy says, right, don't knock the hustle. Can't knock the hustle.
So I guess I'll go ahead and get on my grandstand right here for a quick moment or whatnot. So this will be the last time you will see me with this backdrop, with this basic stuff or whatnot, because after this I am moving, and once I move I will have a whole different setup and all that right there, and we will be doing bigger things on the YouTube channel and on my side of Twitch or whatnot, on Philly Flexer, twitch.tv/Philly Flexer. Hopefully I can get some call streams, some maybe Mr. Fathers or shit like that or whatnot. We get some things going. So yeah, I'm just saying, like, me and Archie keep talking about this, man. DTKA family is growing. We're just doing things now, and now that I'm about to go ahead and move around and kind of move, just no cap, move at my mom's house. Just no cap, y'all, or whatnot. Once I move at my mom's house and I get my own internet and I was right here, whatever, I can actually do more things for y'all. We'll be doing more things. We actually have so many things lined up for y'all. We're not just gonna be doing live content or whatnot. We have games to be, and Archie's gonna be playing together or whatnot. We've already been downloading a bunch of shit that we're gonna do video stuff. I've been learning my editing and whatnot so I can make sure that y'all get good videos and good content coming out or whatnot. So everybody who's been sipping with us this long or whatnot, I hope y'all just keep on following us, keep supporting us or whatnot, because we're just gonna keep on growing.
Oh, you know what? First of all, I fucks with all of that. And as soon as you put that, El Tommy Watson say, I got my Drink the Kool-Aid package in the mail today. Haven't opened it yet. But
matter of fact, Archie, plug that site, goddammit.
Yes, drinkthekoolaid.net. Come fuck with us.
Baby.
Come fuck with us. You can get You can get the merch there, whether it's the t-shirt, the rolling trays, the ashtrays. You know, we got to run through this before we get some more stuff up on there. So if y'all want more stuff and y'all want us, we have the ideas. You know what I'm saying? We got the stuff. We got the connections, you know, but we got to run through what we got to run through. You know, also the YouTube and everything's like linked to that. So when Facebook starts deleting shit and doing that whole deal, guess what? You don't have to lose
Go
it
to
all.
the YouTube.
It's right on over there at the YouTube. So, you know, we got plenty, and the site's gonna be ever building. You know, one thing I'm trying to do, I want to have different sections. I want Phil to have his own section. I want Isaiah to have his own section, etc., etc. You know, like just have it divvied up in different spots for different things, and it's gonna be growing. Yeah, man, like I say, man, appreciate y'all for supporting what we doing, and I'm ready, bro. I'm ready.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker is about to get moved. I tell you, he's going to hit. Once he hits the ground running, like we there. This is what the fuck we've been waiting on. And with that being said, I told you about that game. I haven't tried it yet because I want to try it with y'all first. Enlisted. Have y'all downloaded that shit? Have y'all seen that or played it yet?
I saw it. I didn't download it. I'll get up on that tomorrow.
Is it Enlisted?
Yeah, Enlisted. It's basically like a free-to-play game. You basically go through like different World War II events and shit like that, but you do it online with folks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like story-based in a way, so I'm not sure if 4 people get in the lobby and run through objectives or what, or if it's, you know what I'm saying, some people play on one side and some people play on another and y'all try to get an objective. I don't know, but it seemed pretty cool, something for us to work on. And we'll get to some more of these comments. Back to what El Tommy said. That thing, the lady told me it was gonna show up Thursday, and that thing showed up a day early, so that's good. That lets you know, yo, you could get your shit in a week or less. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna say a week and a half, just, you know what I'm saying, because you know you got weekends and shit like that. But that's good that you actually got that shit so damn fast, man. Appreciate that. Marlon says, look at Joe Rogan. I bet he pays his producer very well, and now he has his own merch. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, gotta pretty much agree on that.
Hold on. Titan Chief or whatnot says, y'all smoke any Urkel yet? No Urkel over here yet.
Nah, not yet. We were talking about earlier at the top of the show that Clown from Slipknot is having his Clown cannabis line or whatever. You know, everybody.
More cannabis lines.
So he's doing that shit, but nah, I ain't had no purple Urkel yet. He's tight.
I don't even know.
Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. Before we finish the show, has anybody seen Invincible yet?
I have not yet.
Oh, I can't pay Enlisted, bro. It's only for the good consoles.
What do you mean the good consoles?
The newer ones.
Only for next gen.
New gen.
Oh, I thought it was back on the other ones. I thought that was just
The
upgrade.
XS. The XS is the smallest one.
Hold on, hold on. Titan says, how does one link up network with this network? What network you talk? Are you talking about drinkthekool-aid.net? All you gotta do is just go over there. Yeah, all you gotta do is go over
just join the friend page.
And he said, hold on, Marlon watched the first 2 episodes. Show is fire. As far as Invincible, that's what Marlon said.
Yeah, everybody said it says been fire or whatnot, man.
Is that on Amazon?
Amazon Prime.
Wow.
So I'm gonna need the DTKA boys gonna get up on there so we can talk about it before we're behind the trend.
Okay, for sure. All right, that's a BET. Oh, I'm gonna need you to cause you know we be texting so motherfucking much. I need that Crunchyroll.
That password.
Again.
I need that Amazon.
Bro, I need so much shit from you. You need so much shit from me right now. We're gonna have to sit down and just like trade information on some shit
just
one day.
Just like slide shit.
Just sit down and be like, okay, what you need?
But hey, I mean, shit felt good. Shit was pretty good. Anybody got anything else before we head out this bitch?
And I'm Mystified Gaming, man. Check me out 6 days a week. Purple Twitch, blue Facebook. Y'all know what I do. Be easy.
Yes, sir.
Already. Titan says, I got some fire that I could build with y'all on. I'll be in touch. Okay.
Bet that, Titan.
Definitely, bro. Hey, slide into the messages, man, and we'll go ahead and chop it up. But
yes, sir.
Without further ado, yeah, you already know. I smell it.
Without further ado, we out.
Hey, don't forget to drop them hashtag DTKA raids, as well as we are raiding the global stream machine. Y'all know we got to show love to the fam, so make sure y'all drop those hashtag DTKAs in the stream.